She's making international headlines for all the wrong reasons. Kimberly Sullivan back in court tomorrow. She's accused of being an evil stepmother, allegedly torturing her stepson and holding him captive for more than 20 years. Your reporter Dylan Fearon is live outside of the Waterbury courthouse with what we can expect tomorrow. Dylan.
Well, Kara, Kimberly Sullivan was arrested 2 weeks ago, but she's been free since the day she was charged. That's because the $300,000 bond the judge set that day, Kimberly Sullivan paid. So tomorrow morning, likely with an attorney, Kimberly Sullivan will walk through these doors, face a judge, and potentially enter a not guilty plea, despite the police believing they have plenty of evidence against her. Police have spent hours interviewing the 32-year-old victim, who was 68 pounds when he was rescued after setting this Blake Street home on fire in order to escape his personal prison. Police say the man told investigators about his severe hygiene issues after being locked in his room for at least 22 hours a day. The victim claims he was forced to use bottles and newspapers to dispose of his waste, adding he had not bathed in a year or two. Sullivan would cut his hair, but had not had a haircut in 3 years, and that he had never been to a dentist, had severe tooth decay, and when he ate, pieces of his teeth would break off. Kimberly Sullivan's attorneys have denied all of the allegations and that she plans to plead not guilty. But her arrest warrant includes dozens of horrifying claims, including that the victim had no heat in the winter and no air conditioning in the summer. The victim wasn't eating much, up to 2 sandwiches a day, when his father died last year. He says the torture and captivity worsened, but he managed to escape last month by setting the house on fire with hand sanitizer, printer paper, and a lighter. William Carbone is a criminal justice lecturer at the University of New Haven.
It's very possible that he was traumatized. We have to understand the impact of being traumatized by the conditions of his environment, which actually slowed the growth and the development of his intellectual maturity, which made it less possible for him to do anything about these circumstances on his own.
Now, Kara, Kimberly Sullivan was in court 2 weeks ago and faced a judge back on March 12th, so it's unclear exactly what will happen tomorrow morning, but one of her attorneys did tell me today it is possible she enters a not guilty plea, and that over the last couple of weeks, 2 of her attorneys have told reporters here in Connecticut that we don't have the full story yet. I'm your reporter live in Waterbury today, Dylan Fearon, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.